Praying on my knees to be popular. That's my dream, to be popular. Do anything.
Hi YouTube, welcome back to another episode of my New York Islanders Be a Pro series. Hopefully you're having an amazing day. Like the video if you like it, dislike it if you do not like it, and my official Discord servers in the link in the description if you'd like to join that. And I record all these episodes live on my Twitch, on twitch.tv/peaceful if you would like to join that. And I would love to meet you. And let's not waste any more time, let's get into this. Over team draw pellet from Pollock to Dryden into the offensive zone. Dryden holds, trying to get it to Horvath. That's going to be turned over. Stevenson gets it to Kako. Kako into the offensive zone, loses the puck. Pollock to Palmieri to Dryden. Dryden holds to Palmieri. Shot, nice save by the Calgary. Goodness gracious. By the Kraken netminder, and now a penalty against the Seattle Kraken. Dryden now on the face-off with a little less than a minute to go left in the power play. Larson to Alexiak to Veleno. Veleno shot. Rebound to Holmstrom, now to Dryden to Anders Lee, who loses it. Boquist to Lee. Lee shot, nice save. Lee loses that. Larson picks it up. Like that off a Dryden stick, but Goudreau gets it. Now to Veleno. Veleno loses it. Hitting Holmstrom. Holmstrom to Dryden. To Jean-Gabriel Pajot. Dryden in the offensive zone. Shot! Nice save by the Kraken netminder. Boquist to Dryden. Another shot, but that one's going to be blocked by Adam Larson. And dumped all the way down, and that's going to do it for the Islanders power play. Still 0-0. Vince Dunn gets it. Behind the net is Dunn. Veleno in front, a shot, nice save. Emberley gets hit off the puck. Lee gets that to Pajot, who can't dump it, which means we can't get a line change. Emberley, Boquist, why are you stuck on me? Dryden gets that now to Holmstrom in a line change. The offensive zone draw against Matty Beniers. Beniers wins it. Now Vince Dunn with it. To Mason Marchman. Deeks gets it to Beniers. Now turned over. Dryden to Horvath. Horvath to Boquist. To Dryden into the offensive zone. To Horvath. A shot, rebound. Dryden can't get there in time. Montour gets that pass to Dunn. Now he's in the offensive zone. Vince Dunn to Goudreau. Goudreau, one-timer Dunn. Nice save by Sorokin. Horvath into the offensive zone. Who has it? Dryden does. Goes to Palmieri, and he scores. First goal of the game, Kyle Palmieri, and the Isles are up by 1. Horvath wins the draw after the Islanders get the first goal of the game. Perunovic to Dryden, who loses it. Montour to Schwartz. Schwartz gets that to Dunn. Vince Dunn loses it. Boquist, Palmieri, Boquist to Dryden. I'm going to dump that down deep. Maybe Horvath can get that. No, he can't. Vince Dunn to Schwartz, who gets drilled. Emberley through center ice to Jared McCann. McCann loses that. Emberley loses it. Pollock to Horvath to Duclair. Let's go for line change. Adam Larson has it. Off the board feed. Turns that one over. Horvath into the offensive zone. Dumps that one in. Palmieri's not going to be able to get that. Larson turns that over. Horvath to Dryden. To Boquist. Shot. That goes wide. Larson gets it again. Pass to Joe Veleno, who loses that. Dryden gets it. Yeah, let's go to Boquist. He deeks, then loses it to Raker Evans. Horvath gets the interception. Palmieri dumps that for icing. Oh, what? Okay. Horvath loses the draw. Larson, Clapper, that's going to get blocked. Dryden gets it. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Evans loses it. Dryden gets it again. Now to Palmieri, and I'm going to go for line change. Horvath into the offensive zone to Aaron Dryden, shooting. Nice shot, better save by the netminder. Dunn to Montour. Now to Esimon. Now Veleno into the offensive zone to Esimon. And what a beautiful passing play by Joe Veleno. And the Kraken tie the game up at 1. Horvat wins the draw. Pollock turns that over to Kako. Stevenson into the offensive zone. Kako can't get that. Horvat to Palmieri. Shot. Horvat to retrieve. Loses it to Dunn. Dunn turns that over to Dryden, who gets hit off the puck. But Dryden gets it again! Shot! That's going to get blocked. Palmieri trying to get to the Dryden. That's going to go slide off my stick. Tolvanen into the offensive zone. He gets hit in a shot, and Sorokin makes a save, and that's going to do it for the first period. Power play opportunity for Aaron Dryden and the Islanders. Dryden here on the face-off. He wins it clean. Boquist a clapper. Puck's in the air. The Kraken get it. Beniers dumps that in. Holmstrom to Dryden. Let's just hold, bring this one in. Dryden in. Gets that to Anders Lee, trying to go to Pajot. That's going to be turned over. Beniers dumps that one in deep. Boquist to Lee, turns that one over. That's a terrible one. Crate, nice shot, better save by Sorokin. Dryden wins another face-off. Holmstrom gets that to Dryden now. To Lee. Back to Dryden, and then lost it. Veleno dumps that all the way down. Holmstrom can't get that. Veleno Montour shot. That's going to get blocked by something. Dryden into the offensive zone now. Deeks and loses it to Alexiak. And goodness gracious, this is awful. Horvat wins the draw. Mayfield Dryden one-timer shot. Better save by the Kraken netminder. Tolvanen gets it now. Dodges Dryden's hit. Romanov now gets that to Horvat. Mayfield to Dryden. Back into the offensive zone. Dryden holding, shooting. That's going to get blocked by a Kraken. Dunn to Kako. Kako into the offensive zone. Tolvanen gets it. Horvat to Dryden. To Palmieri. Palmieri in the offensive zone to Dryden. Shot! Nice shot. Better save by the Kraken netminder. Horvat turns that over. Stevenson now from Dunn into the offensive zone. Pollock gets it now to Dryden. Dryden, try to dump that. Goodness, why? Why do you got to be so good? Palmieri, get that to Dryden. Back, still just holding. Let's get that to you, Romy. Shot, nice shot. Better save by the goalie. Dunn gets hit off the puck. Can we get that? Palmieri? No. Okay, let's go for line change. Pellick to Dryden to Horvat. Dunn loses it, but gains again. Tolvanen through center ice. Into the offensive zone. Miscue. Dunn to Montour. A shot. Blocked in front. Kako on the rebound. Nice save by Sorokin. Pollock to Palmieri. To Dryden. To Horvat. Horvat. Okay, let's not pass that. Tolvanen into the offensive zone again. He loses it, but it's going to regain. Getting pressured by Horvat. Tolvanen still gets it. Dryden gets it now. To Palmieri, and a line change. Pierre Engvall. Islanders are back up by 1. Palmieri loses that. Montour to Dunn. Dunn. Goodness gracious. The fact that he can just walk past my hits so easily is so irritating. Dryden now to Horvat. Horvat loses it. Dunn to McCann. McCann to Emberley. The captain loses it. Mayfield. Romanov. Palmieri. Back to Romanov. Into the offensive zone. He dumps. Montour. Gets that over to McCann. McCann to Dunn. Dunn gets pinned. McCann loses it. Palmieri. Dunn gets it, and Decord gets and holds. Horvat wins the draw. Dryden can't get that. Goodness gracious. Tolvanen shot. Nice save by Sorokin. Dryden gets it. Up to Horvat. Horvat. Easy shot. Better save by Decor. Larson. Practically absorbs my hit. Tolvanen shot. Another good save by Sorokin. Dryden. Stevenson. Okay. Can we get it? Dryden. They're set to Horvat. To Palmieri. Palmieri gets hit off. Horvat tried to go for a shot, but he can't get it. Kako to Stevenson. Stevenson into the offensive zone. Shot. Nice save by Sorokin. Pellick to Horvat. And line change. So apparently we're on a massive kill right now. And Kako into the offensive zone. Dunn loses it. Pellick gets that to Dryden, but goodness gracious. Brandon Montour is the best defenseman in history, so you read that like a book. Let's go for a clapper. Horvat in front. Shot better saved by Decor. Beniers wins the defensive zone draw. Capo Kako to Montour to Schwartz, who gets hit by Dryden. Kako into the offensive zone. Hold shot. Nice save by Sorokin. Horvat on the defensive zone draw. Loses it. Schwartz. Montour shot. Blocked by Dryden. Bullock dumps that one in. Can we get that? Yep. Dryden holds. Shot. What a save by Decor. My lord. Beniers to Kako. Kako gets drilled by Dryden. Dryden gets it now again. Dump that in and go for a line change. Kako scores on that power play. He now has 2 goals tonight. Goudreau to Beniers. Nice stick by Dryden. Horvat to Dryden. Into the offensive zone. Ugh. Down to the point. Romanoff. Clapper. That's easily stopped by Decor. Marchman turns that one over. Horvat. Nice. And he lost it. Goudreau to Evans. Beniers to Marchman. Shot! Saves Sorokin and he holds. Horvat loses the defensive zone draw. Montour, Clapper. That's going to be blocked by Palmieri. Palmieri to Dryden. Holding! Back to Palmieri! Goodness gracious. This is a draw that we would like to win, but Adam Larson gets it. Now Tolvanen into the offensive zone. Shot! Saved by Sorokin. Boquist to Dryden. Gets that pass to Horvat. Shot blocked by a Kraken. Kako gets that, well, lost it and Stevenson got it. Now Kako with it again. Dryden to Horvat. Horvat walks in. Palmieri. One-timer Dryden. That's blocked by a Kraken. Goodness gracious, they're blocking everything. Dryden with it again. To Palmieri, and that's going to be turned over. Dryden gets it again. To Boquist. Shoot it! Easy save by Decor, man. Freddie Goudreau. Cracking up by 2. Horvat loses the offensive zone draw. Alexiak to Marchman. Marchman gets hit by Dryden. Boquist off the boards to Perunovic. Palmieri to Dryden. Dryden skating in the offensive zone. One-timer for Palmieri. That's easily stopped by Decor. And Decor gets some holds. Horvat wins the draw this time. Perunovic try to go for Dryden. That's turned over. Mason Marchman a breakaway. 5-2 Kraken. Never mind. Sorokin makes a beautiful save. Palmieri can pass it. Dryden now the other way. Holds in front. Can't get a shot, bro. What the frick, man. So the Kraken got the best defense in the history of the National Hockey League. So that's cool. To Beniers, shot score. Evans gets that to Larson. Larson pinned. Gets that to Crate. Or Cartier. I thought it was Crate. Offside. Marvin wins the draw. Boquist for Dryden. Into the offensive zone. Dryden. Penalty on the Kraken. Pellick in the offensive zone. Can't get a shot off. Larson. Gets hit. Evans for Tolvanen. Stevenson. Dumps that one in deep. Palmieri. Duclair. Turns it over. Clapper from Stevenson. Nice save by Sorokin. Dryden gets it. Now to Pierre Engvall. To Duclair. Duclair. Can't get a shot off. Duclair. Turns it over. Pellick. Clapper. Nice save by Decor. Larson gets drilled. Stevenson gets it and dumps it all the way down the ice, and that's going to do it for the Islanders power play. Palmieri gets that to Aaron Dryden. Loses it. Duclair. What? Bro, get me out of this game. 6-3 your final in Long Island. The Islanders take on the Boston Bruins, and that's going to be in a few days. If you guys enjoy the video, like it, dislike it if you do not like it. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. It's been your way peaceful. Peace out, boys. Psh.
I'ma run it up for my followers.